Hi, I'm Dave Epstein, and welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. Today we're going to talk about dormant oil, and you may say, what's the word dormant have to do with the oil? Well, it's real important because what's dormant isn't the oil, it's the plants. In the winter, late winter especially, plants have really gone dormant. They're asleep. They're not quite ready for spring yet, and that is the time to spray them with dormant oil. And you may ask, what is dormant oil? Dormant oil is really a petroleum-based oil. The petroleum oil's been mixed in such a way that it will mix with water. So that's the key thing. You can't just go out and put oil and water together because they won't mix. So you buy your dormant oil, you mix it according to the directions on the bottle. That is very important because a lot of oils, horticultural oils, a heavier concentration is for the dormant period, a lighter concentration is for the growing season. So it's the same product, it just depends on the concentration. Back to when to spray it. So we want to spray our dormant oil in late winter, when the temperature is going to be above freezing for 24 hours. That's also critical because you do not want the oil to freeze on your plants. So what is this oil going to do? Well, it stops scale and mites especially. So if you've had a scale and a mite problem on your plants, dormant oil is a great way to control the scale and the mites. Now, let's talk about some positives with dormant oil. It's relatively safe to birds, mammals, and humans, and certainly that's good news. Also, the bugs tend not to develop a resistance to the oil, so you can use it year after year. Some of the cons, a new infestation of bugs won't be controlled by the oils because the oil doesn't stay on the plant very long. If you control one infestation and you get another one, you may have to spray again. So what we're going to do today is go around some of our plants that are susceptible to the mites and the scales and actually kill some of those eggs that are going to overwinter. If you smother the eggs with the dormant oil, the insects won't have a chance to hatch. As you spray, you want to be sure to get all parts of the plant, including the trunk. So on which plants should you use dormant oil? Well, conifers are a great choice to use dormant oil. Also roses and fruit trees. A lot of fruit growers will use dormant oil in February and March to kill the overwintering insects. All right, so let's talk about some caveats. First of all, the plants need to be dormant before you apply the dormant oil. If not, you can cause problems. For example, dormant oil can discolor a blue spruce, so be aware of that. You don't want to apply the dormant oil to maidenhair fern, Japanese maple, or red maples. You also don't want to apply it to other non-woody plants unless otherwise specified. So dormant oil, a great way to control some of those insects which may bother you during the growing season. The other nice thing about applying dormant oil, it actually gives you something to do during the winter doldrums. For this edition of Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.